I had bad news the other day, but today I have worser news. So my knee hurts way more now, to the point that I can't air squat. I can't even really bring my knee past 90 degrees or else I feel pain. I still think it's tendonitis. I had tendonitis before, but this one's a little bit different because the tendonitis that I had before, I was still able to squat and work through it. But the knee pain that I have now, I have this burning sensation on my kneecap as I'm descending. So it just hurts like crazy. And today is supposed to be a front squat day. And I know, Nadim, if you're watching this, I know what you're thinking. Oh, excuses, whatever. Oh, my knee hurts and this and that.
And yeah, like Bart's knee's kind of hurting him, so it kind of sucks because I really want this to be a fair competition and I want to beat him fair and square, which now is just going to be like, oh fuck, I just completely beat him out of nowhere.
Actually, you know what? I actually think this is going to backfire on Nadim. Because you know I was telling you guys that Nadim is a procrastinator and he has extreme genetics, but he's lazy.
So I really want him to get healed so he can just get back to training normally and make sure that everything is going good, training good, and that hopefully he can get his knee healed up in time.
I don't know, these days it's just been hurting a lot. So now, if you have a tortoise versus a hare, if the hare sees that the tortoise is hurt, the hare is for sure gonna take a way crazier nap. He's gonna be running around, sliding DMs to girls, doing random Snapchat things, doing weird brand deals, as he calls it. He's gonna be doing all kinds of weird stuff on the side, posting more pictures about guns. So this might be a good thing because as soon as I get this bad boy healed, I'm gonna come back strong. And he's still gonna be fucking around doing all this weird shit. So Nadim, better watch out.
So Nadim, Bart actually called you out during his interview, and while he was talking about his knee injury, he says that he's still coming in hot. He's still gonna beat you in January during the front squat challenge. He thinks that this is actually gonna make you even lazier now that you know that he's set back. So what are your thoughts on that?
So Bart, out of nowhere, I think he was watching me front squat, and I asked him before I actually hit this, and I was like, dude, how are you feeling? Like, you ready for this competition? I'm getting excited. And he's like, yeah, dude, everything, especially my right knee, is perfectly fine. I was like, dope. And then I load up his max that he's ever hit before, like, which is like 200 pounds, and just rep it as a warm-up. And then he was like, oh, fuck, you know what? Actually, my knee is kind of starting to bug me. So I'm gonna bitch about this a little bit and then try to like kind of back out of the competition.
My knee really does hurt. And yes, we have the 405 front squat competition in January. I'm not gonna call it off, at least not yet.
And then I think I kind of like kept fucking with him, and then he's still like, fuck, my knee hurts, but I can't back out of this. So I know he's gonna really try to still push it because I know he doesn't want to lose to me, but we'll see how it goes.
So instead of just crying and pouting over my stupid knee, I decided to do speed pulls, and I do firmly believe that I think I can pull probably 650 sumo within maybe 1.5 to 2 years. So I want to keep my sumo form good, and by doing sumo, I don't have that much stress on my back, so I can deadlift again in 2 days. And then we moved on to bench, and my knee hurts so much that I can't even use leg drive. So on my first set, while I'm benching, for the first 2 reps, I was able to get it, but then on my 3rd rep, when I pushed off with my knee again, it hurt so much that it distracted me and I couldn't bench anymore. So the rest of the bench workout, I had to bench with my legs up, and of course, I'm way weaker. My arch is flattened, and I have no leg drive. It sucks when your lower body is now affecting your best lift in your upper body. And you know, after a bench, I just have to tell myself, yo, I gotta pick this shit up. Don't be a little bitch. And I moved on, and I try to maximize the rest of my workout. Because I think a lot of people, I think myself included, it's easy to let one hurdle kind of just fuck up your entire momentum, and you're just kind of like, fuck it, I'm not gonna cut, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do this, and just kind of give up on life. I didn't want that to happen. I still have goals. I still want to beat Nadim for one. I still want to get lean. And I still want to total 1,500 under 200 pounds, and I still want to get a 6-pack, and I want to show everyone that I can do this regardless if I have injuries or not. So I do have a big injury, but I moved on. I did shoulder press, 70s, 80s, 90s for sets of 10, and on the last one, I did them where I was holding it, and I was just doing one at a time. I've been loving these because you're holding it in an extended flex position, so you just feel blood rushing to your shoulders and your upper chest, and it feels great. After that, we did dumbbell rows, and this time I'm supersetting a little bit of core into it. I did knees to chest, and the reason why I'm doing this is I think I realized I hurt my lower back also because I haven't been doing too much core. So when you're doing a lot of hip extension type movements like deadlifts, squats, good mornings and all that, you become back dominant if you don't have your core developing at the same speed. So I don't want to have any further injuries, so I'm going to slowly ease in some core workouts, and then we moved on to a giant set with dumbbell flat bench, face pulls, cross body, try thingamajigabagboobers. But this time I was using a band just for a different stimulation, and then I finished off with some bicep curls with the dumbbell. So I still maximize the workout. As you can see, I still got a really good sweat in, and I'm still on track to losing weight. I just have one big hurdle that I have to get over, but I'm gonna try to rehab and fix this as soon as possible. Peace.